I started music because I'm passionate about music. I've always loved music. There's some things you're born with. So what happens is, as you go through life, they get unveiled, so to speak. It's like the way you unveil an onion, you funguanisha. They just get unveiled. They were already there, so your system gets attracted to a lot of things. And at times even parents notice that and they tell you go for something. Maybe even you don't believe in yourself, not because you didn't love it, but because no one ever has said that you can do it. But eventually you discover that's where you're supposed to be. If you're not ashamed to praise, come on, praise him and let me see you do it like this. It's 20 years old. It's a song for 2000. So in case you're 20 or 21 or 23, you are 3 years old, ikitolewa hiyo ngoma. Music is all about passion, but that passion drives you to improve your skill. It's actually about passion. If you want to stay in music, it's about passion. There are a lot of people with a lot of gifting, people who can sing till heaven comes down. But because they don't improve their skill, in no time you overtake them. You work on skill. It's like, if I can borrow from even soccer, there's Ronaldo and there's Messi. And Ronaldo, people say, they don't give him too much credit because he's worked for it. But that's the thing. He's passionate about it and worked. He's earned everything he can ever earn and won all the awards. Yet it's still at 35, which is retirement already for football. He's still aiming to earn more. Anything that deals with art, information, entertainment, half the knowledge you know disappears after 2 years. So there's always quite a number of changes. But the most whatever prominent ones, as I can say, when we started music, there was nothing about that you want money. It's about passion. It's about delivering that gift and everything. Now music has money. Music is an earner. It can give you something. It can give you a big brand that will attract a lot of resources for you. But before, when we started, people wouldn't even be excited too much about local music, and even gospel for that matter. If a station that necessarily gospel, you take the music, they'll tell you, we can't play your gospel music. Well, what will you tell the Buddhists? What will you tell the Muslims? But eventually with time we realize, if you perfect your art, it doesn't matter what you're singing. If the art is good, people will buy into it. And now they're doing that. I would say singing in Kamba is I wouldn't say competitive edge. Yeah, you could say that. That's still a valid point. But it's what makes me stand out. Singing in Kamba makes me stand out. Not because it's just Kamba, because there's a lot of gifted artists in Kamba. I don't even think I'm top 3 currently in Ukambani. I like being honest. But what stands out for me is that I do Kamba music with an urban feel. So that makes your music, yes, it's Kikamba, but the beat is not Kikamba. Guitar inaweza kuwa nimeongeza Kikamba, but the beat is different. So you always look for something that will make you stand out. It doesn't have to be the Kikamba. Even if when you do Kiswahili or Kizungu, you make sure there is a movie element, there's a movie thumbprint to make it. Mama, you are always on my mind, sweet Nwale. So what makes my music stand out? Simply me. And my many colors. Do I remember the first gig? Oh my goodness. It's a wedding. I can't remember which, but it's a wedding. What happened was, I was in a group called His Image. It was just a church group. And I felt like I needed to take music to another totally whole level. But we used to sing in church every day, so I wouldn't call that a gig. That's just service. So I wanted to take music to another level. Then they just wanted to do it as a hobby. So I had to part ways. And now that means you're not in the same group to sing in church every so often. So I decided to do gigs, to do weddings. Because weddings are free, weddings are available, weddings are venues. So I went. So it was a wedding. And it went well, actually. It went really well. The gig I did with the... will I say a gig? Yeah, Safaricom Live. I won't tell you how much though. But Safaricom Live, we had in Machakos in 2012, and they needed. There were only 2 artists they wanted from Mokambani. And those were the ones who were on top. Huh? I said on top. We were on top. Those were the ones who were on top. It was me and Kenwa Maria, and that one really paid me well. The other one though, it wasn't that, and that's why I say at times it's good to give services. We went to this children's home, we just volunteered, gave our hearts out. And when we were coming back, it's like God, and God knew we'd given for free. God caused somebody to call me and tell me, my friend, I want you to record for me a song, an audio song. He paid me an audio to record a song. He paid me 400K just to record a song. Working on quite a number of songs. Oh my God, I have too many songs. When I decided to do quite a number, there are times you get something called a writer's block. I'm sure you know what a writer's block is, but for anyone who does not know what a writer's block is when you want to do music, you want to write music, and your mind just can't get into that mood, into that frame of mind. So I said, I want to avoid this. Anytime I have the opportunity to write and it's happening, I will do quite a number of songs. So I have a myriad of songs like this. But now when you do that, your mind is at rest. You're under no pressure. Guess what? You keep producing. Now you produce even more and even more. Hey, if you ask me for advisory, I'll still give you the same advisory that God gives me every day. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He'll grant you the desires of your heart. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly, stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on it does he meditate day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the streams of water, who bears his fruit in his season. Enjoy your youth, but put God first always, and then your youth will not mess you up. Wakikuyu usema kitu, I can't remember how it's said in Kikuyu, but they basically say, you eat your youth, meaning every decision and every plan and every execution you do in your youth, you pay for it later.